Today I'm out at the Mariners Museum and they have a bug house right there. How cool is that? Well, we're gonna paint that. Or we're gonna make an effort to paint that. Good morning, everybody. Today I brought my Inktense pencils and my Inktense Graphitint. And we're gonna start with this here. We're gonna, look at that. Pen is falling apart. Huh. Well, let's see how long we go before it just really falls apart. Well, and the thing is we don't have to have it perfect. Today, we're gonna do it's just a really nice day out today, so it's a good day for outside, and I think it's gonna rain the end of this week. That's fine. And as I sit here, I can hear roosters crowing, and I have no idea where they are. Yeah, it sounds like roosters. And there's like, for bugs, I believe this is for bugs and bees and different things that want to live here. Honeybees wouldn't live in here, but like a ground bee, I don't think a ground bee would live in here either. I have no idea. Ladybugs. Ladybugs would live in here. I have no idea. It's just such a really nice day out. It's a good day to go and do things and get out if you can. Don't sit in the house. And as I sit here, there's going to be people walking by. Because this is the Mariners Museum and people like to go for walks here. There's a 5-mile trail. Let's put some trees in there. From what you can see from this view, there's not going to be a tree there. There's going to be a tree over here. Like that. There's a garbage can behind there, and I'm not putting that in there. So we're just going to leave that like that. Professional waterproof technical pen, apparently that leaks. Well, hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. We'll find out. So what I want to start out with is some Shire Green. Shaminky super granulating color. We're going to put that in the background a little bit. Not a lot, just a little color in there. And then apparently I'm starting out with Shire Blue. I dipped into the wrong one. Well, that's sounds about right. So we'll just add some more in there, because what we're doing today is we're going to be using our Inktense pencils. So, alright, now let's try the Shire Green, which is this one. Okay, here's my picture. It's this one. Because there is a little bit of green underneath here, and just a little bit. And quite a bit up here. Okay. We're done using that, so now we're going to get into the ink graphitint, because there are leaves, and I want some ivy here and some ivy growing up here. I don't know if it's actual ivy or exactly what it is, but there's some things growing up there. And then we're going to use cocoa. We're done with the, we might use some of that gray on there, but for right now we're going to, I need to put a little color in this. Everything in this little house is wood, or, I mean, it looks cardboardy, but I don't think it is. I think it's more wood. So we're going to add a little bit of color to it. Then we're going to add a little bit more. Put some purples in there for shadow. And aubergine, it's called. Of which we're going to add some of that to the floor. And some to the trees. And there's a lot of leaves down here. We're not going to be putting a lot of leaves. We're going to try yeah. Okay then. A little bit more color down here because there's leaves down here. And then there's a matter of a stand that's holding this up. All right, well now see, at this point we need to add some water to get it to be a little more consistent here. So we'll get that in there, get those trees going. Yep, somebody has chickens. I can hear them. Which is super cool. And because it's so shaded, the grass isn't growing down underneath here. Just some stray leaves and I'm gonna have to use these pencils for some sketching of some buildings and stuff, but I just wanted to get out this morning and try something different. Oops, I touched it. I didn't put a lot of color on there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is use some Inktense watercolor pencils, and it's gonna get really intense. So we're gonna start with the bark because I want to be careful because the paper's still wet. And we're gonna put some shadow in those trees. For some reason, see, I've never seen this before down here, is the bark doesn't hang out on the trees. I wonder if it has to do with the bugs and the heat of the weather. And then there's some shadows underneath here. I'll put some shadow underneath there. That little tree has bark. Best thing to do with this is once you get that in there is you should get it wet, set it. There you go. It is so beautiful and peaceful out this morning. Not sweating, which is a big, huge plus. Like that. And then it won't be long and we'll be putting our kayaks in the water again and sitting on the lake. I haven't figured out how to mount my camera on my kayak for making videos yet though, so it's kind of a little more difficult, but I'll go out there and draw anyways. Let's get that tree going. All right, now I need some green in my trees because there is a lot of green hanging down in these trees, and that's the thing is they don't have to be well, that's the graphitint. What's the green in here? Oh, here, I like this green. What is it? Leaf green. Imagine that. We'll take it. We need some leaf green in there. Some more greens down there, some more greens down there. Just put that in there. Now, the Inktense will dry permanent, but the Graphitint, I don't know if you could move it after it dries or not. Somebody does somewhere, I'm sure, but it's fine. Okay, now we're gonna try this Yellow Shire, because that's what I brought with me today. So let's get some of this in there and get the hair out of the paint. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now let's put some highlights in there. And there is a spot where you can see through this. Something else we need to do, Shire Gray, which you gotta love the gray. Inside this box, there are some dark spots, so we gotta put them in there. Sounds like a crow. If he wants to be in the video, he needs to come down and sit at the table and not steal my pencils, because I imagine that'll be the next thing that they do, is steal my pencils. And then on the other hand, I mean, if he wants to steal my pencils, I guess you can have it. I don't think it's a good thing though. Okay. I can't think of anything else to put in this, except for maybe we have some sun coming through. So we can add a little bit of white in here, because there isn't much. There is not much. Pretty happy little bird. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate the company. And this is a bug house. At the Mariners Museum. We could give it a little bit more substantialness here. that. All right, I'm gonna stop now before I ruin it. Everybody. And there it is. I hope you enjoy the video and the beautiful birds singing around me, and you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, share. That always helps. All right. Bye.